1992 Cardinal by Cobra here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. The fact that this is 92 and still alive at all is pretty impressive. And the fact that it's, all in all, pretty good shape, you know, even more impressive. I'm trying to remember, it's just been a while. I don't remember if Cobra became Forest River or was bought by Forest River. I just really can't separate the two. You know, you'll see Forest River Cardinals today. Has nothing to do with this thing. This is a completely different monster. Don't confuse the two at all. I will say though, at the time that this was built, you know, pretty high quality piece and high end for its day. You know, I like to put these videos together to show you what an RV is and what it isn't. This one has had a leak in the front, in this front corner here. I'm going to show you where it was inside and show you that it's all been fixed. My understanding is it's either had a replaced or recharged AC unit on it. I'm not sure which is the case. My understanding is a refrigerator works. Power slide obviously works just fine. So my understanding is it's in good working order. It's just a 92. I tell you, man, for, like I said, for 92, you really could do a heck of a lot worse. It's not in bad shape at all. Fifth wheels used to sit lower. All RVs used to sit lower because trucks sat lower. So these little wheels on the back under the bumper here, those were a pretty common occurrence, and those were anti-skid mechanisms right there. You know, if you pulled into a like a gas station, the back of the trailer would be inclined to kick down when you went over that hump to get in, and it would scrape the bumper and the stabilizer jacks. So they put these little wheels on here and welded or screwed them to the bumper to kind of prevent that. So that's a pretty common thing. From what I can see, the awning, it looks in pretty good shape too. Definitely looks like this girl's gotten around, but hey, it's a 92. What do you expect? You know, the rear kitchen, I've opened up the cabinets and whatnot. I don't see where there's been any seams or water failures back here. Like I said, there's a spot up in the front bedroom that had failed that they had worked on and replaced. Everything else looks good. Obviously, the original microwave has been replaced. That's why you see just a little small household one here. But, you know, it opened up the opportunity for an extra little storage pocket there. This has an 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer at a time where 6s were pretty much the only game in town. So again, it's kind of funny. It just is sort of a testament to how far things have come and how spoiled we are today. You know, there's nothing really wrong with this fifth wheel. All in all, it's in good shape, just an older one. But, you know, by today's standards, it's a very rank and file trailer. But that's the thing. This was so far ahead of its time that, geez, what, over 20 years later, it's still a current piece. It's a pretty big accomplishment. You know, like the big cathedral ceiling here in the living room and stuff like that. You just didn't get this kind of stuff back then unless you're in a really high-level piece like the all hardwood cabinet doors and whatnot. Certainly been used, but with use comes maintenance, you know, because people are in it every day. They want it to work. They don't let things go to waste. This is not broken, by the way. Older sofas had a little drop-down faceplate to get to some under storage there. A lot of people are not aware of that. Again, there's just not a lot of older ones like this still around. Like the freestanding table thing, that's something that you just didn't find in common campers. Everything was a booth. Moving up front here, some really good storage in this middle bathroom. You've got a giant closet right here. And right on the other side of this divider wall, there's actually another one of these little closet fixtures. Let me open this here for you, give you a nice little look at the bath and shower facility. Nice little walk-in shower, no tub, and good lights and everything in here. Get to the bedroom in just a second. I do want to point out this extra wardrobe cabinet right here. But if you look real close, you see how this wall panel in this section doesn't match everything else. This front corner is where they had a leak. But, you know, you have to kind of look a little closely. If I hadn't pointed out that mismatched wall paneling, chances are you wouldn't notice. They tore the whole front apart and they replaced everything that needed replaced. So it had a leak, yes, it's been fixed. The colors on the panels don't match, but they're not water damaged, you know. And for a 92, I don't know what more you could ask for, you know. The guy who made this wall panel's probably been out of business for a long time. This is the only game in town. It looks good. I mean, they did a good job putting it back together. It's clean. I don't see, you know, old, soggy wood that was left behind. Anything that needed replaced was replaced. Looking around the exterior of the RV, it looks like there's a couple spots that could maybe use some touch-ups on some seals, but everything looks okay sitting here right now. There's nothing in this RV that really makes me worried. You know, it's a 92. I can't make serious promises for it. Everything could work today. You could bounce it down the road tomorrow and some things could wiggle loose, and that's just the unfortunate nature. But I don't sugarcoat stuff when I put these videos together. I tell you, you know, good, honest information as I see it, as the RV is, and that's the case of this one. It's in fine shape today, but it's a 92. Stuff can wiggle loose tomorrow. Keep that in mind. You know, if you're a person who's had RVs and you're handy, this will make a great rig for you. If you're just looking for something inexpensive. If you're a first-timer, I might feel a little more comfortable if you got something newer. You know, because this one is going to require putting some hands on it from time to time, just due to the age. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.